Hi, if you like the video, please remember to subscribe. Hi everybody, well I've had my trusty HTC One Max Android smartphone since the beginning of 2014, and although it has been a fabulous phone with an amazing screen, great sounds, quick performance and an unbelievably long battery life, it's time to hand it on to my wife Suzanne, because she needs a new phone, but she's notorious for breaking them, dropping them down the toilet into cups of coffee and that sort of thing. But maybe the One Max with a case and a screen protector should be up to the serious hammering she gives her phones, and the super long battery life will give her, a chance of running it for days and days. So that rather fortuitous situation has left me with a dilemma. Which phone should I replace it with? And after a few days research, I decided on the brand new Motorola Moto X Play Edition, an almost purely Android experience phone, hopefully with all the features I need, but not at an exorbitant price. I picked this one up SIM-free from £280 from Argos, so that's not on a contract or anything. I'll just put my Virgin mobile SIM in it. And a quick note as well is these things take nano SIMs, not micro SIMs, so you'll have to get a different SIM from your provider or go through the rather nerve-wracking experience of trying to cut your own SIM. So for £280, it's a little more than the online price, but because I had an old Argos gift voucher that brought it down to the same cost, I thought, well, what the hell, I'll just go and buy it from them anyway. Now, I chose the Moto X Play Edition because it's got a nice big 5.5-inch screen. I don't think I could ever go back to a smaller screen after using the One Max's 6-inch display. It's also got 16 gigabytes of onboard storage with an SD card slot for extra memory. As I said before, it's running an almost pure version of Android with just a few of Motorola's nice little extras. It's got a Snapdragon 615 processor, if that's a thing you're interested in, which isn't the most powerful, but it will be more than good enough to drive the 1080p screen without eating up the battery. And sort of going on to that, the two killer features for me are the battery and the camera, one of which I think is pretty much essential in a smartphone if you're a heavy user, and the other which I'm hopeful to try out and see if it can live up to the hype. First, the battery. When I first saw the Moto X Play had a 3630 mAh battery, I knew it was probably the phone for me. I love smartphones, but if they can't handle a day of heavy use at work or when I'm out and about taking photos and videos, it's really frustrating and kind of misses the point of having the whole phone in the first place. I love the HTC One Max because it has a 3300 mAh battery, and with the battery case I use with it, that came to a massive 4500 mAh worth of power, good enough for over a day of heavy use. But I do have to admit that with the battery case, the One Max does get a little bit cumbersome. Now, with its 3630 mAh battery, the Moto X Play is touted by Motorola to have over 30 hours of mixed use life, which should mean it'll work all day for me. No doubt helped because Motorola don't load their phones with unnecessary bloatware and apps that are constantly sapping your battery in the background. The second feature that sold me the phone was the camera. At 21 megapixels for the rear-facing camera, that's significantly more than my 18 megapixel Canon 600 DSLR. Yes, and I know that with a small sensor in a camera phone, the quality will not be the same, but I'm super hopeful that on sunny days, the photos and the 1080p video should be amazing, and all that megapixelage will allow me to crop in on the photos much more than I could with my HTC One Max. The screen side camera is still a hefty 5 megapixels, and it'll be interesting to see the qualities of stills and video from that too. So there we go, my initial unboxing and thoughts on the specification. Look out for a full review in a few weeks, and then I'll also do videos concentrating on the different aspects of the phone, the camera, the video, the apps, etc. Hopefully my reasons for choosing the Moto X Play, a great battery, a great camera, and all at a reasonable price will be proved, so make sure you're along for the ride. That's enough from me. Please put any comments and questions below. If you like the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.